Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever noticed how we cling to certainty like a drowning man clutching a branch? We want answers, predictability, and control. Yet life has never promised us such luxuries. Life is, by its very nature, unknown. And herein lies the paradox. It is in our struggle against the unknown that fear takes hold. But it is in surrendering to the unknown that we find true freedom. Imagine life as a vast open dance floor, the unknown as your dance partner, mysterious, unpredictable, and always changing. Fear arises when we resist its steps, afraid we'll lose our balance or fall. But when we let go of the need to lead, something beautiful happens. We begin to flow, to trust, and to embrace the rhythm of life. After all, life itself is a dance, a process of movement, change, and creation. Fear, my friends, comes from our attachment to outcomes. We fear the unknown because we're afraid of what might happen. Will I succeed? Will I fail? Will I be hurt? But what if we asked a different question? What if the unknown holds something beautiful? What if not knowing is not the enemy, but the doorway to possibility? Think of the moments in life that brought you the most joy, a new love, an unexpected opportunity, or a leap into a new adventure. Were they not born from stepping into the unknown? To dance with the unknown is to release the grip of control. It is to trust that life, in its infinite wisdom, is unfolding exactly as it should. This doesn't mean life will always be easy. It means that when we stop resisting, we open ourselves to the natural flow of existence. We learn that fear is merely a shadow cast by the mind. And when we turn toward it, we see that it holds no real substance. Freedom lies not in escaping the unknown, but in embracing it. It is the courage to take the first step without knowing where the path will lead. It is the willingness to fall and rise again, knowing that every stumble is part of the dance. Embrace the unknown. To embrace the unknown is to step into a world of infinite possibilities, a place where fear and excitement coexist, and where true freedom begins. Life by its very nature is uncertain. From the moment we are born, we are surrounded by the unpredictable, yet we spend much of our lives trying to control and avoid what we do not understand. The unknown often appears as a threat, but in reality, it is the birthplace of all growth, creativity, and transformation. It is where we learn the most about who we are. When we resist the unknown, we allow fear to define our actions. This fear, which arises from a desire for security, keeps us trapped in routines, rigid beliefs, and a narrow vision of life. It is easy to cling to what is familiar because it gives us an illusion of safety. Yet, clinging to certainty stifles our potential. Real growth occurs when we release the need to know everything and begin to trust the process of life. By embracing uncertainty, we are no longer imprisoned by our fears. Instead, we are free to explore new paths, meet new people, and discover parts of ourselves that remain hidden when we play it safe. The unknown invites us to be curious. Just like an artist staring at a blank canvas, or an explorer venturing into uncharted territory, there is both trepidation and a sense of wonder. It is in this state of openness and possibility that life becomes vibrant and meaningful. Every great discovery, invention, and breakthrough in human history has emerged because someone dared to embrace the unknown. Those moments of uncertainty created opportunities for growth, innovation, and transformation. To truly embrace the unknown, we must adopt a mindset of trust and surrender. Trust that life, despite its uncertainties, unfolds as it should. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means releasing the need to control the outcome. When we surrender to life's flow, we realize that the unknown is not our enemy but a profound teacher, offering lessons we would never encounter otherwise. In the end, life is not about having all the answers. It is about being willing to dance with the questions, to open ourselves to new experiences, and to meet uncertainty with courage and grace. Embrace the unknown, for it is where life's greatest possibilities await. Let go of fear. Fear is a natural response to uncertainty, but it is also one of the greatest barriers to living a fulfilled life. It keeps us small, paralyzed, and confined to what we already know. To truly live freely and fully, we must learn to let go of fear, because it is not the unknown itself that holds us back, but our fear of it. By releasing fear, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities and allow life to unfold in ways we may never have imagined. Fear often arises because we believe that we need certainty, control, or guarantees for everything we do. This need for certainty is an illusion, as life itself is unpredictable. We fear failure, rejection, or loss because we have been conditioned to view them as negative outcomes. Yet when we let go of this fear, we begin to see that failure is simply a step toward growth. Rejection is redirection, and loss often paves the way for new opportunities. What once seemed terrifying becomes a gateway to transformation. When you hold on to fear, it's as though you are carrying an anchor that weighs you down, preventing you from moving forward. You remain stuck in a cycle of what ifs. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if things don't go as planned? But imagine for a moment if you replace these questions with, what if I succeed? What if this works out better than I could ever dream? Letting go of fear begins with shifting your mindset from worst-case scenarios to embracing the potential for something positive and meaningful. One of the most powerful ways to release fear is to face it. Fear diminishes when you take action. Instead of running from what scares you, take one small step toward it. By doing so, you prove to yourself that fear is often an illusion, something that loses its power the moment you confront it. The more you act in the face of fear, the more you build confidence in yourself and trust in the process of life. Letting go of fear does not mean you will never experience it again. Instead, it means you will no longer allow fear to control you. You will acknowledge it, feel it, and then move forward anyway. True freedom lies in recognizing that fear is part of life, but not an obstacle you cannot overcome. By letting go, you free yourself to live boldly, authentically, and fully. Embrace the present moment. The present moment is all we truly have, yet it is often the most overlooked aspect of our lives. We spend so much time worrying about the future or ruminating over the past that we forget to fully live in the now. To embrace the present moment is to find peace, clarity, and joy in what is, rather than being consumed by what was or what could be. It is a practice of being fully alive, aware, and engaged with the life that is unfolding right in front of us. Our minds are often caught in a constant state of busyness. We plan, overthink, and dwell on uncertainties, but this endless mental chatter robs us of the beauty in the present. Imagine sitting in a garden surrounded by vibrant flowers, the warmth of the sun on your skin, and a soft breeze brushing past you. Now, imagine missing all of that because your mind is elsewhere, worrying about a deadline or replaying a past conversation. This is what happens when we fail to embrace the present. We miss out on life's small miracles and the calm that comes from simply being. Embracing the present moment doesn't mean ignoring challenges or responsibilities. It means facing them with awareness and presence. When we live in the moment, we stop resisting what is happening and start accepting it as part of our journey. Even in difficult times, the present moment offers something valuable, be it a lesson, an opportunity to grow, or a chance to practice resilience. By being present, we gain the clarity to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. One of the most effective ways to embrace the present moment is through mindfulness. This practice invites us to slow down, observe our thoughts without judgment, and pay attention to our surroundings, our breath, and our emotions. In doing so, we anchor ourselves in the now. When we stop chasing the past or fearing the future, we realize that life is unfolding exactly where we are, not somewhere else. To embrace the present is to find freedom. You liberate yourself from the burdens of what you cannot change and the uncertainties you cannot control. Life is not waiting for you in some far-off future. It is happening right here, right now. By choosing to be present, you step into the richness of life, where joy, gratitude, and peace are always within reach.